I have always considered myself to be bisexual. Even though I've never had a wife, I could just as easily have a wife as a husband. As far as the way I feel about us, I think we are all one, and that we are all, I just don't see us as being different genders or different colors or different anything. It's not a matter of what your sexual preferences are. This man is just a deviant in the way that he treats human life and animal life, and that it's all about him. It doesn't have anything to do with any of the communities that he may associate himself with. I think he's an embarrassment to the human community. The thing that surprised me most after Tiger King, my husband and I binge watched it just like everybody else did, because we could not believe this was the show we had been involved in. The one that we were told that we were participating in for 5 years was called Stolen Wildlife, and it was about the abuse of big cats. And then my phone started ringing, and it rang every 2 minutes for 3 months straight, with people screaming at me how much they hated me because I had cats in cages, and how much they hated me because I wasn't breeding tigers and tigers were going extinct. What I realized from that is people don't know that we're on the same side. I want to save tigers in the wild, but captive breeding is actually leading to their demise. But people don't understand that. As we have slowly been able to educate these people, bring them down from the screaming and threatening and throwing things kind of mentality that they have, to say, look, here's the real issues, and here's how you can actually help there not be any cats in cages and help save them in the wild. So that has been fabulous to see happen. What I've seen in the public coming up to me since then has all been good. It's just I never know when they're coming toward me if it's meant to be good.
Carol's birthday next month, and we're shipping her 2 of these. Look at the fangs on that.
Joe is just one of a number of these people that have wanted to see me dead and have threatened me over the years. And so I've always been a little anxious when people approach me in public, because I don't know whether they're friend or foe. Yesterday, I was riding my bike home on that same trail where Joe had hired the hitman to come and cut my head off with a knife. And this woman cuts me off on my bike, and she wants to do a selfie with me. And I'm like looking around, is there somebody in the woods that she's just kind of stalling me and distracting me so that they can come up behind me? And so, I want to be nice to people when they do stuff like that, except I was telling her you have to stay 8 feet away from me. It's like people look at me like I'm out of my mind when I say that. And it's like, yeah, well, that's my life. I have to look at everybody that way.